My name is Michael, and I am a Preflight Specialist with FireSprint. I'm going to teach you how to use our templates that you can download from firesprint.com. Once you have it downloaded, you're going to open it in your design program. We suggest using Illustrator, but in any program that can open layers and create vector graphics is going to work great for this. When you first open it, you're going to see several layers, many of which are going to be locked just so that we don't mess with anything, we don't resize anything accidentally, everything is safe. So you're going to have instructions, safe zone, through cut, and there may be a bleed line in there. We generate bleed. You do not need to include this in your file, but if you're going to include it, you want to make sure that that runs off of your artboard. So the next step is going to be to open up your client supplied artwork. In this case, we have a wolf's head. I am going to select my artwork, Control C to copy, come back to my original template file, make sure that the Your Art is active. It should be the highlighted layer. I'm going to copy and paste to place it on the Your Art layer. It came in much larger than the template, so we're going to size it down. Luckily, this is vector. Raster sizing up and down can have some issues, so you'll want to make sure you have a high resolution image if your client's artwork is raster. Vector can be scaled infinitely at any size and not lose any quality. So I'm going to scale this down. The red is going to be my bleed, the blue is going to be my through cut, and the green is going to be my safe zone as labeled in the instructions. I want to keep my artwork inside of that safe zone at all times. Anything that is intended to bleed can go outside of that. So if you have a full color bleed, that color can extend past all the way to the through cut, or you can extend it to the bleed line if you would like, but that is not required. Anything that's important, text, graphics, anything that is important to your design, that needs to stay inside of the safe zone. That safe zone is going to be, in case of any shifting, that is the area that we're going to use as a buffer. So you want to keep anything out of it that you don't want to get cut off or potentially cut off. So once I have that all sized down, all parts of my artwork are in the middle of the safe zone, we're good to go on this. I can add any text I want to it. I can add text to the handle as long as it stays inside of that safe zone. So let's go under the type tool. Let's just do a vertical type. And we'll just say go wolves. Once we have all of the artwork on there that we want, text, images, background colors, everything is set up, everything is inside of that safe zone, everything is correctly sized to the through cut layer, we can come up here. You don't have to unlock anything at this point. You can click the instructions to highlight it, drag it to the trash can to delete it. Same with the safe zone, and same with the bleed line. We don't want any of those layers in there. Go ahead and unlock the through cut, and you can File, Save As, or Control Shift S to save the file. And we're going to save this in our downloads, and we're going to name this Wolves Rally Fan. We suggest having your compatibility at Acrobat 7. It should be that already. Make sure that Create Acrobat Layers from Top Level Layers is checked, or none of the named layers are going to come through to us. And then we're going to save the PDF, and we have a single-sided rally fan. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment on the video or give us a call.